I'm gonna make this really, really short because this is only for a select few people that have some questions for me, and I don't have time to go in each and every last. Let me see. Look like I'm okay. That ain't bad. Okay. Uh, I'm going to say this before I get started, and this video is going to be really short because I can answer pretty much all the questions I've been asked in a short amount of time. Plus, a lot of viewers do not want to see this, and I understand that. So, um, for the people that's asking me about carrying a concealed weapon, that's what this is about. I suggest don't don't keep asking a bunch of YouTubers uh, questions about this. What I want you to do, I want you to go to a trained professional and ask questions. Don't keep asking. I got a couple of people, especially one person in particular, that said they've been to several YouTubers that's gunners or shooters, and they've told them several things, and they wanted to match it up to what I was saying about carrying concealed weapons or owning a firearm. Okay, your best bet and what I told them, and I'm doing this, tell everybody right now, don't keep doing that. That's not how. That's not how I want you to do this. That's not. Forget me. That's not how you want to do this. Find a few things out from YouTubers, but don't ask them in-depth questions about carrying concealed firearms or owning a firearm. If you don't know anything about firearms, what I would like for you to do is go to a trained professional in your area. Look up, hey DD's Pharmacy. Uh, Look up in your area who has concealed weapons permit classes. Go and apply for your apply for your CCW. Okay, please do that. Please do that first before you keep asking a bunch of YouTubers, and some of them, trust me, because I'm part of the gun community, and a lot of them don't know what the hell they talking about, and they will get you hurt, killed, or worse. So please go talk to a trained professional. I can only give you my opinion. They can only give you their opinion. And a lot of them, they believe in a strong belief system of something strange or whatever. Please just go talk to a trained professional. That's what I wanted to tell you. Hey, Thelma Williams, how you doing? Uh, First time here for a hot lead. Yeah, for some hot lead. Um, so, and secondly, I was going to, hey, my name, this other reason I'm doing this video, I'm making it live because I was already live. I was just going to do a normal video, but just in case you guys had a quick question. Number one, when you ask about what kind of gun should you carry, I've gotten that question several times. That is not a question that's universal, because that question depends on a lot of different things. Number one, what's your body type? What can you handle from firing? A 380, a 9mm, a 45, all of that stuff counts. How big are your hands? How small are your hands? How weak are your wrists? How strong is your wrist? All of that counts. What kind of clothing do you usually wear? Before you start talking about concealed weapons and what kind should you pick. Because frankly, I'm like a lady in her shoes or a dude in his Jordans. That ain't just for ladies. Dude in his Jordans, woman in her stilettos, okay? I have something for everything I wear. When I'm wearing jogging pants, when I'm wearing them real loose little knit cotton shorts, cheap from Walmart, I got something for that too. Cargo shorts, jeans. When I dress up, when I'm about to get me and Lady Leg going out on town, I have something to wear for that too. So all of that is important. And I'm not going to go in depth of what you should carry because that all depends on you. So with that, I'm going to say this. Once you start getting into firearms, do me a favor, okay? Go to your local gun range after you speak with a trained professional, not the dude that's selling you the gun, not him. And just, oh, here, this the one you want. Oh, this the latest thing. This is what you need. This is brand new in the market. Not him. A trained, licensed professional. Once you've trained and you've spoken with that person, okay, my next suggestion is go to your local gun range. And most gun ranges have firearms that you can rent, that you can try out, all different kinds, so you can know what you like to feel, okay? I know what I carry, and I know what Lady Led carry. Lady Led don't like to carry what I carry, okay? So that right there, whole different ball game. For the life of me, I'm like, why, baby? This works. This is the bomb. This is what you need. She like, I don't feel good to me. I don't like that. So it's like shoes. Again, you ain't gonna be walking in some shoes all day that's gonna hurt your feet. It got to be that perfect fit. It got to fit. Don't just go buying firearms for the sake of buying firearms unless you are a collector. If you're buying firearms, what you should be to learn how to protect yourself or keep yourself protected. Okay, that's serious. So another thing, don't go buying no junk just because it's really, really cheap. Don't go be buying no junk. Firearms cost a lot of money, and they cost a lot of money for a reason. That's none of those things you want to do too much haggling with. This ain't the pawn shop. You don't want to haggle too much with this stuff, okay? And if you go buy a used firearm, take somebody with you that knows about firearms. Just, you wouldn't go buy a used car and you don't know shit about a used car, and you be like, the dude selling it to you, you don't know nothing about cars. It smelled good and they had one of them little trees on the window in the mirror, and I figured, he said just had a little bit of cat pee on this seat, but they got it out good. You don't know. That car was probably part of a damn killing spree. Take somebody with you that know what they're talking about. The same thing with firearms. Remember, this is dangerous. This ain't nothing to be playing with. And when I tell y'all about firearms, I be serious as a heart attack. I was about to say dead serious, but that kind of didn't sound right. Serious. So, all of this stuff is important, and these are the questions that I'm getting, and I'm trying to give you as much information as I can, but I don't want you listening to me. I am not licensed to train you on firearms at all. I would never, never advise that. So, please speak to a licensed, trained professional. Just because they said, oh, I was a Marine for, nope, not him. But are you licensed and trained? No, but I'm telling you, I used to shoot Desert Eagles. Nope, not you. I don't care what people say, what they used to do, or who they say they are. Show me some paperwork on what you're licensed to do, because I can cleanly say, I'm a licensed doctor. I'm a doctor. I can fix you. Let me see your paperwork. You ain't even got on no doctor suit. Oh, it's okay, but I'm a doctor. Would you let me work on you? Just if I walked up and you say, I'm a doctor? No. That's some serious shit. Firearms, carrying a firearm, handling firearms, all of that is serious. So please talk to a trained professional. Now, somebody said, thank you for being, it didn't finish some kind of way. Maybe it clicked off. Well, you're welcome for whatever that question was. Okay, I'm going to show you what I carry, and I'm going to show you why I carry it. And I'm gonna let it go. Okay, it's all kind of different things. Oh, 100. Thank you so much. Cause I don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want anybody, cause there's a lot of people out there to tell you so much stuff to hurt you for personal gain. And this is one of those subjects that I'm like, man, this is too serious, and I don't want nobody getting hurt. I really don't. Love like the sun. If we travel, drive with our guns from state to state, do we need to register the guns before entering each state? See, that's a question that I know the answer to. That I'm not going to tell you that, because a licensed, trained professional should be telling you that. If I gave you my point of view on that, because I know the answer, but I don't know the whole answer, because each state is different from state to state to state to state. I kid you not. For instance, just a quick example. I was in a gun store just maybe 3 weeks ago, and I was purchasing a firearm. A young lady was coming from North Carolina. She wasn't that far away, maybe 45 minutes away from me. She was coming from North Carolina to South Carolina to purchase this same firearm that was on sale. So me and her stood in line for about an hour because everybody wanted this particular firearm because it was hot. You hear me? So we did a lot of talking in that time. I get there and I purchased the firearm. She's right behind me and she said, "Can you get me one too? I want to purchase." Okay. The guy said, "Okay, I need to see your driver's license or your CCW." She showed hers, I showed mine. One guy that was helping her said, "We can't serve you, North Carolina." She said, "But it's just right there over the state line. It ain't even 45 minutes." Nope. Same word, Carolina, but North and South, totally different worlds. So you got to be careful on what state you can carry in, what state you can't. Can you carry over the state lines? Because you might go, and each state is something else different. One will let you carry with a fully loaded firearm, and then the next state they might let you in, but that firearm has to be completely broken down with no bullets in the magazine, and some of them even want you to take the whole thing apart and put one piece of it in the trunk and one in the glove compartment. You might have to put the ammunition in the trunk and the firearm in the glove compartment. Each state is different from state to state to state. So I'm not going to give you the information on that. That's something that I really want you to take a class for. Whether you want a firearm or not, just to learn more about the situation, about it'll make you more aware of the people around you that it is carrying. You will learn a lot of different things and know who is and who is not carrying around you. So that'll help you keep your eyes open. Like I always train my kids growing up. Pay attention to your surroundings for everything. Just don't be walking down the street, texting, doodling, listening to damn earbuds in both ears. Only put in one and turn your music all the way down. Pay attention to everything around you. Those same lessons that I've been teaching my kids all their lives is lessons in this owning a firearm too. Because all of this you have to be aware. One of the things that I can tell you, for instance, carrying a firearm can also hurt you. For instance, if you're not concealing it properly, somebody else can take your firearm from you and rob you with your own damn gun. You walking bebopping down the street and you shopping for some lettuce and some tomatoes, somebody take your gun from you. Nobody ever think of that though. But when you take that class, they open your eyes to, oh yeah. So that's another reason why you need to get the firearm that fits for you, your body style, the way you want to carry it. You just can't carry anything. For instance, I got to make sure that none of my firearms are loaded, and I'm gonna show you that. Okay. I can't carry this, my revolver, the same way the same way I carry my Glock. Glock 19, I can't carry this the same way I carry this. Okay? You can't, I mean, some people can. My body style, I'm a big guy. It'll dig into my meat, you know, dig into my meat. The sights, my night sights dig into my meat with this one. I don't want that. And this, the hammer, you don't want to be carrying that because that hammer catch up on stuff. It's gonna be useless if you can't use it, right? So that alone is certain things. When I'm wearing flimsy clothes, I'm gonna show you what I carry when I'm wearing like jogging pants. Okay, jogging pants got a nice tight tie on it, right? And usually when you wearing sweatpants, you got a t-shirt outside of the sweatpants. So that's when I carry a Glock 26 because it's way smaller. See that? It's the size of my hand. I carry a Glock 26. The size between a Glock 26 and a Glock 27, they're both 9mm pistols. But the weight and the size is completely different. Okay? So, with that, you gotta know what you can wear and when. Now, when I'm wearing some flimsy shorts or something, that's something where this, a Smith & Wesson M&P shield, that's super lightweight, super thin frame. Now look how thin that is compared to the Glock 26. Okay, way big difference. So that's smaller, thinner, and way lighter than my smallest carry gun. So when I'm wearing something flimsy, you wear something like that. But my point is this. All of this stuff is, oh, somebody even just said it. No, they didn't, but they brought something up. Depending on what kind of holster there too. I don't get into all the different weird holsters. I like simple holsters. They're safe, but simple. Okay, Michael Harrell says, I carry a Glock 19 90% of the time and an M&P shield when I wear sweatsuits or tiger fighting clothes. See? So you understand what I'm talking about. All of this stuff matters, and you need to be proficient in every firearm you carry. Don't just carry and say, this match my shirt and I like the way it fit. You also need to know how to use that firearm and use it well. Don't just carry it because it's a nice size. You need to be trained on that like anything else. Remember, a firearm can save a life and it can take a life. It's not a game. It's not a toy. This ain't a game to me at all, you guys. When I carry my firearms, I'm not one of these gun nuts that just like going out there bang, 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 shooting around. This is serious to me. So I take it very seriously. But I'm giving y'all this information because I get emails about this and I just want to answer everybody. And sometimes I comment, I'll be talking about plants and somebody hit me up about firearms. So that's even why I came back into the firearms and trying to integrate it into here a little bit, because I get so many questions about it while I'm talking about tomatoes or potatoes, yams, ham. Okay, all right. Leola Mills say take a concealed carry class. Most definitely. I swear by it. Please take one. Please. Anybody that's ever even considering purchasing a firearm, before you do, go take a firearm class. That's all. For me. No, not for me. For you, take a firearm class. You will learn so much more instead of just walking into some pawn shop and asking the old pawn shop dude, and you always smell like cat. You know what I'm saying? What you got for about $200? I got this. It's a little rusty, but nope. Don't do that. Number one, you made 2 mistakes. You asking this asshole about a firearm. He don't even know how to clean his t-shirt off. You ask him about something that can take a life or save a life. He ain't washed up this morning or shaved. You asking him something about saving your life. Wrong. Number 2, you didn't take nobody that knows about firearms with you. Please don't do that. Please. Don't buy it because it's cute. Oh, this one is silver. This one chrome. I like. Nope. Nope. Don't go purchasing it for that. Remember, it's to save your life or your family's life. Okay? Keep that in your mind first. Take that class. I guarantee you will not be sorry. Most of them is anywhere from $40 to $50 now. Any day of the week. I think I forget how many hours it is. I think it's 8-hour class, something like that. And they break it up into 4 hours for 2 days. You know, when you go on spring break, summer break or something, please go take that class. That's how Lady Led took it. You know, Summer was here. I went with her. Take the class this day, take the class that day. Over with. Now you have a CCW. You are legal. You are licensed, and you can carry. And now you get the full experience of what kind of firearm do you need in your home or on your person. Okay? So, with that being said, I said I wasn't going to make this long. I just wanted to answer a lot of questions that I've been asked. I'm going to go in here, and I'm pretty sure I won't have any questions on this subject whatsoever. But trust me, I understand a lot of people don't care for firearms. I understand that, okay? This is just for the people that want to know. Okay, yeah, I'm training. Love Like the Sun said, yeah, I'm training 52 blocks and leave the hammer to my husband. You're training 52. I don't understand what that is. 52 blocks and leave the hammer to my husband. Okay, I'm not understanding that. Love Like the Sun, put that in because I really wanna elaborate on that. Okay, Michael Harold Jr. says that's important. Taking a knowledge person when looking for a new gun, just like a car, or even better yet, so you know, this is a lifesaver and a life taker, and I really want you guys to don't half-ass do this. I would never suggest that ever, because when you go purchase a firearm, whether new or used, you need to know the rules of, you know, like aiming the barrel, number one. Watch where you aim that barrel. Don't aim that barrel nowhere where you don't want nothing destroyed. Okay, number 2, keep your hand off that trigger. I train my whole family. Don't ever touch that trigger. The first thing people do because they watch television is they grab that gun, and the first thing people do is put their hand on that trigger. That's the dumbest thing you can do, number 1. Number 2, see how I just looked in my barrel again, even though I'm the only one in this room and I just sat it down, I looked in it again anyway. Because you just don't know. You know how many people have been killed or hurt just because they just wouldn't take 1 second to look in the chamber? They just didn't know. Always check your firearm. Somebody had, oh, that looks nice. Can I hold it? Number 1, I don't let nobody hold my firearms ever. You can look at it, you can't touch it. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know what you do behind closed doors. You might be a murderer now. Your fingerprints is on my gun. You understand? That's just how I feel. I know that's weird, but that's how I feel. No, you can't touch it. They got something over there you can hold, though. Number 1. But if I was to hand you this, I don't know what you just did. Even though I'm standing here looking at you, you might be a damn magician. I don't know. You might have slipped around in there just to see. I just want to see if this bullet fit real quick. Y'all got dumb friends just like I got dumb friends. You don't know what the hell they do in that instantaneous second. I don't want to take the chance, so I don't let people touch my gun. But if so, if he was to hand it back to me and I was dumb enough to let him handle my firearm, you know what I would do? Check it again. Dude, I just had it. Why you check it? Man, I don't know you like that. Sleep with you every night. I don't know what just happened. You just watch me. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I seen David Blaine do some strange shit that I can't explain. I know it's a trick, but I can't explain it. So I don't know you like that. I don't care if my mama held my firearm. I'm going to take it from my mama. And I love my mama. I die for my mama. But I'm going to do this. You know. Baby, what you looking for? I ain't do nothing. I know, Mom. I love you. But it ain't that I don't trust her. I just don't want to hurt anybody. So when people get offended, when you do that, let them get offended. Rather they be offended than be hurt. I'd rather offend you than have anybody hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody said, oh, can I have a piece of that? And they pick you up. Man, what the hell? Don't. My hands is clean. I don't give a damn. I don't know you, man, what you just did. You always itching and stuff too. No, don't touch nobody food. No different. Don't let nobody touch your firearm. It's not a toy. It's not a game. If you want to go see what it feel like and look like, go to the same store I went to. Go talk to a licensed professional, and they'll let you do everything you need to do in the presence of a real live shooter, licensed professional. Okay? So, that's all, you guys. I didn't want to keep y'all up too much longer. Hey, Yakimia. I got some questions for you, youngster. Okay. Hey, Essie, how you doing, Ma? But that's all I wanted to talk about, you guys. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. I just wanted to answer a few questions that I kept getting. And I understand a lot of people do not like firearms. Yakimia, I'm not going to ask you right now because, you know, I'm going to ask you, okay? I'm going to contact you. I'm going to ask you. Okay. So, that's it, you guys. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. I just wanted to answer a few questions because a lot of people are... No, it's nothing bad at all. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. What it is on my channel, a lot of people... Oh, that's enough for the guns, y'all. So, we done with that. Now, I'm going to finish out this last 30 minutes with this. We got 2 minutes. I do a lot of stuff, and I'm just now realizing something. I do a lot of strange stuff on my channel. Y'all know that. Let me answer this real quick. Love Like the Sun says, Led, check out Brother Mo, Sensei Mo, 52 blocks, self-defense, and disarming your enemy with the quickness. Okay, I'll look into that. Okay, and Gullah Indian says guns and the Deep South go hand in hand. That's not. I don't want to do that. Because I ain't gonna. It ain't racist. It's just kind of, you know what I'm saying. I don't like saying that kind of stuff, Gullah, because. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying New Yorkers and their attitudes or something. And I'm a Northerner. I'm originally a Northerner. And that's like, and it's offensive. Now that I know, I'm coming from the North, for instance. I'm coming from the North, born and raised in the North. I've been living in the South for the last almost 20 years now. Damn, yeah, almost. Somewhere damn close to it. And you know what? I don't like being called a Yankee. It don't mean nothing to them, but that's offensive as hell to me. And when somebody say it, I kind of clear them up a little bit. You know, I don't care for that. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know, don't kid like that. I don't care for that at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like saying stuff like that. Like, you know, because those are stereotypes. And if I say if we can bury all them dumbass stereotypes, I think everybody get along a lot better. Cause see, think about all the stuff that Northerners say about the South. See, I was blessed enough to have been raised in the North, but have Southern parents, so I know the best of both worlds. And I know what Northerners say. I'm like a mixed child in a family from two different races. I know what Northerners say about Southerners. I know what Southerners say about Northerners, and that ugly stuff. I don't do that at all. So, some people are proud of that kind of stuff. I don't mess with that. So, okay, that's enough on the guns, y'all. We at 30 minutes. Oh, what I was saying. I do a lot of stuff on my channel. And sometimes some of the stuff I do is not kid friendly. Some of the stuff I say is not kid friendly either. Look, he done need some more Viagra. Come on, big boy. Come on. Let me rub on him a little bit. Spit on it. Spit on it. Spit on it. See, like that. I'm sorry. See, some stuff that I'm talking about be for adults. So sometimes people that's underage, I'm gonna say not underage, under the age limit for my so-called humor or my personality. So I don't want y'all kids keep coming peeking at me sometime with some of the stuff I say, some of the stuff I do, or some of the stuff I say. Okay, and I'm seeing some people kids been watching me, and I just want to make sure we all of appropriate age, because I don't want y'all kids listening to some of the stuff I say and do. I'm gonna keep it real. I am not kid friendly. I'm not. Y'all know that. I mean, I know y'all kids hear y'all cussing and stuff. Them your kids though, you know, they used to y'all fussing and cussing. They ain't used to hearing old Led doing all this crazy talking. So I leave that up to y'all, them y'all kids. So for all the kids, cause I've been getting a few kids come to check me out. I be feeling like Richard Pryor. You know how when we was kids sneak in the basement and listen to a Richard Pryor record, a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about. But you go down there because you know good and well you can't be listening to Richard Pryor upstairs on the hi-fi in the living room. Your daddy gonna snap. What you listening to? Oh, nothing. What you doing with my records? I didn't put my records back. So I don't want to do that to y'all kids, mess their heads up, and y'all blame me for it. So I'm putting these firearms away for the night. So I don't want y'all, unless it's up to you. Want your kids watching me, that's okay. But I've been getting a few underage people checking me out, and I don't want you to be sneaking watching me like some old dirty movie on cable in the 80s, trying to look through the squiggly lines and the Lead Farmer show. You know, y'all remember that? Trying to look at the Playboy channel through them squiggly lines, and they keep doing this, and every blue moon they lock up and you see a nipple like, oh my God. Look, and then it go back, you won't see nothing, but your head still be trying to move your head trying to make the lines connect so you can see one more nipple. So I went way back with that one. I'm sorry. They done cut me off too. So anyway, y'all, I'm froze up. I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but they done shut me off. I done talked my nipples. So I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. Yeah, I'm good and froze. Yeah, I'm froze. Can y'all hear me? I at least want to say good night. Oh, I see why I froze up too. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Lead Farmer 73. I love you. Oh, you can hear me, but I'm still froze. They shut me off. I talked about, they let me get away with saying nipple once. That second nipple, they cut me off. So, I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful night. And for everybody got to go to work in the morning, go ahead, do your thing, make that money, take care of your family. All right? Lair Farmer 73. I love you. I love you and your kids. And I'm out. Good night, you guys. I hope we learned something tonight. Like I said, I seen a lot of people click on, a lot of people click off. Like, oh, this fool talking about guns. All right, y'all. Good night. Lair Farmer 73. I love you. And I'm out. Hey, baby.